Hey, how you doing? Brian Kane, your peak performance coach here, and thanks for checking out this Monday message. And in the month of September, I'm going to give you some of my favorite stories that you can use to motivate and inspire yourself and your team. And one of the greatest stories that I've ever heard is about this guy who walks into a construction site. And as he walks into the construction site, he takes a look around and sees someone working. And he approaches the man who's working on the construction site and says, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing?" And the guy barks back at him. He says, "Hey, can't you see? I'm using these primitive tools to cut these rocks. It's back-breaking work. It's a job. I hate it, but it pays the bills." Well, the man who walked up on the scene, somewhat taken aback, quickly retreated. Walked up to another man working on the same project and said, "Excuse me, sir, what are we doing here? What's going on?" And he said, "Oh, sir, it's a job. It pays the bills. I'm using these tools to shape these boulders as a part of a project. Hey, I got to feed the kids, A little bit more encouraged, but not much. The gentleman who was on the scene, trying to figure out exactly what was happening, approached a third worker and said the same question to the third worker. "Hey, what's going on here?" And that third worker said, beaming, he said, "Man, can't you see? I'm taking these boulders. We're creating these rocks and these bricks that are going to go into a cathedral. I'm a part of a cathedral building team, and this cathedral is going to last forever, and it's going to have a positive impact on generations of people yet unknown." Three people doing the same exact task, three different attitudes. And we know that through the cathedral building story that your attitude determines your altitude. And there are 4 stages of commitment. 4 stages of commitment. You saw 3 of them. Number 1 is I go to a job. The first guy shows up to a job every day. Punching the clock. Where in your life are you punching the clock? Where in your life are you just going through the motions and not growing through the motions? The second worker, he was going to work, working for something a little bit bigger than just a job. He was providing for his family. Oh, so we know stage 1 is a job, 2 is work, 3 is they have a career. But our last worker, our third worker, the part of the cathedral building team, something bigger than himself that will last and change generations forever, that man was on a mission. He was fueled by something bigger than himself and fueled by a why, to build a beautiful cathedral as a part of a team that would last forever. Now you're on a team. Which of those 3 approaches are you taking to what you do every single day? Because remember, attitude is a decision, and your attitude will determine your altitude. Check your attitude today and make sure that you bring some passion and you dominate that day.